Right, so start by closing your eyes, taking a few deep breaths. We are going to start with an intention of acceptance. Accepting everything that we are, exactly as we are right here and right now. Accepting everything there is. Everything that we accept is integrated in our presence. And our divine presence has an intrinsic ability to transmute instantly everything into love. That is acceptance, is love, without judgment, without control. Focus a bit more on your breath. And the way your breath travels through your body, even through your energy field and through your surroundings. And have an intention to accept everything within you and around you that is being touched by your breath. Without any judgment, including your thoughts, the thought forms that you have created in any time. Have a sense of the presence of your breath flowing, carrying the flow of your consciousness, infusing your environment with your consciousness, with your presence. And imagine your breath becoming very, very gentle and soft, like a soft touch, caressing everything that is encountered, that it encounters. Bringing love to all aspects of you and to everything around you. Just still you. And allow your breath to travel to your heart. And to transport you inside of your heart. transport you in that space. And have a sense of everything that is, that has ever been, that will ever be, all your experiences, all your connections, all your feelings, being present with you and all around you, all your wishes, all your future manifestations. Have a sense of their presence all around you. All around your heart space. Take another deep breath to center yourself, to connect to your heart space, to connect with your presence. And start to realize that everything that you wish for, everything that you can ever have, that you can ever desire and more, is with you right here and right now. And we are now going to ask to identify if there's anything blocking us from being fully connected with the reality of our truth. And you might perceive a wall around your heart or part of a wall, a barrier of any sort, a shield, a fence, anything. There might not be, but if there is, let it become present with you. Let it be seen. And this is a representation of any fears that you might be still holding, related to the past, to the future. And we are going to specifically ask to address and heal at this time the fear that is related to our own power, to fully unleashing and embodying and experiencing the measure of our power and of our skills. Allow this to become present with you as you are standing in your presence. We are now going to connect to our intention. With our higher self. As our divine presence. We are going to ask to connect with the perspective of our higher self. Be brought to that point of view of our higher self. And as we do that, start to feel a sense of lightness. Start feeling being lifted. And as we are being lifted to that point of the higher perspective, you can see that this wall that we were perceiving, this wall of our fears, is only actually a very small construction. It only seemed to be very high or very difficult to climb, just because we were perceiving it from a specific point. And as we gain this higher perspective of the fears that we have been experiencing, we start to instantly melt, to dissolve, to be released. Yes, you can, if you wish, to say in your mind, I now fully and completely release all my fears from all time, spaces, and dimensions. I am free, and I choose to experience my full power. I choose to embrace my full potential and my creation of love and out of love. We are going to do a bit of light language to anchor this declaration. Elbia suaya na ishi. Raki iti na amaku. Yana yana lihi ikiakuarama resa shi itakuara. Drani indu ku a itara eska hali itkha etkea. Lami itkua besu ura isha. Rava suahira kia dakwana kai itahara. Masuhi itahara shia 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 alaya ali ita ubaki. Siana abukaraki. Marasia Tora. Marasia Tora. Start feeling your solar plexus spinning and expanding, opening up, opening up Alai iraur rasha dikia dara kua samasi ira aria araha. Dari ikahata kua. Anda ki ithai itaha. Dasya halaki tarashai. As this wall has disappeared now, you are able to see in all directions, all around you, to connect with everything around you, which is the expression of your truth manifested on different levels, in different ways, in different dimensions. Containing all the experiences, all the people, all the beings, all the connections, all the gifts that you are creating continuously out of your truth. It's a whole world on all levels. That is you and is continuously flowing through you, out of you, all around you. This is the most natural thing. And imagine all this world around you as a pool of water. Imagine yourself being immersed in this water, in this ocean, in this endless ocean that extends in all directions, in all times, which contains everything there ever is, that ever existed, and that will ever be. Allow yourself to be fully immersed in this water, which is being kept alive by its own flow, by its own motion. And the more you accept this reality of you manifested as everything, being one with everything, the more you start losing your sense of identity. You don't need to be anything or anyone in particular anymore in this state and in any state, really. Because you are everything and everyone. There is no need for judgment or control. There is no need to try, to strive, to struggle, to fight, to obtain anything, to achieve anything, to receive, to get anything, because you already are everything. It's all part of you, part of your present, part of your presence. Irkihaya, Erjai Irai Ita Ata Alina Mamita Ita Idari Ia Arahas. Shiasu Artakia, become comfortable. Allow yourself to become comfortable with this state, with this state of oneness, with this lack of identity, of ego. And the more you accept it, the more you become comfortable with it. The more you start to dissolve yourself. Start perceiving the space that is present within you, between your atoms, between your molecules, between your energy spectrum. The more you dissolve, the more you merge with this ocean, with this water, with the molecules of the water that are containing the whole universe. You are mixing with the substance of this reality that is your manifestation out of your presence. You are becoming liquid. Allow yourself to be a flow. Remember your breath flowing. Let it carry you in all directions, at all levels. Allow yourself to flow through your reality as your reality. Allow your mind to relax about it. This is all happening naturally. You don't need to do anything about it. Just allow for it to happen. You ayana emeheti yura ai shaira sanahaki sha arhaya. And we are now going to start acknowledging the presence of the master whales traveling through this water. Urai Janeya. Urai Janeya. Asking for their guidance, support. Asking them to open our perception to the sacred sound waves, to the ways of the alchemical sound. Yenai Urash. Allow the whales to start emitting the sounds that are creating the structures that are anchoring our reality of this higher dimensional, multidimensional perception of the existence, so that we can manifest out of this perception. Yuani Raura Seya Isiale Enei Enei Isa Shara Akei Yuahi Erahi 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 is your divine will that is establishing the frequency sequences that are building the structure. It's your divine will that is creating your world, your reality. Allow for the sound to be further decomposed, dissolved within the aspects of yourself that need to be let go. These aspects, as everything else, are held in place through sound bonds, through sound connections. By breaking these bonds, you are releasing through your will the reality of what has already served its purpose within yourself. Allow this process of dissolution to happen in itself. As these sound waves are being broken and dissolved, they release the light which was attached to them, and they allow it to revert to its original state, to source, a state of complete non-differentiation, where everything is the same. You and all your possible realities are reverted back to source. At this flow as you, through you. Be the flow. Ushaya Dakamaku. Yena Uliamakia Dawara Eya. Ujeya Asunohoya Kuta. Barasi Ura Endaki. Yena Lahas. Allow for a moment of silence. a lack of sound. And out of this silence, out of this moment of stillness, you are now able to recreate yourself, your sound waves, through your divine will. Acknowledge that nothing is ever the same. You can always choose the reality that you wish to experience. Allow the master wells to guide you again into manifestation, into existence, as this flow of energy. Have a sense of your heart again, being connected to its own sound waves, to this reality of who you are in truth. And as you connect with your heart, have a sense of everything becoming gold, a golden flow in a state of harmonic resonance, flowing in its own natural way. Into creation. Have a sense of your presence again within your heart space. And imagine there is a gate in front of you, a golden gate, a big, beautiful golden gate. Start approaching with your intention, with your will. gate is opening as you approach it. This is a gate into what you are manifesting continuously out of your truth. All the worlds that you have been merging with are opening in front of you. Step further, closer to the gate. In your state of presence, in your multidimensional awareness, and as you get to the doorstep, you realize that not on the other side, it's just light. It's just light, pure, infinite light. In its purest form. And you have now the choice to take that leap of faith into this light. You have a choice to trust that as you step into this endless state of love, you don't need to know what it encompasses in detail. You just need to embrace and choose it as yours, as your birthright, as your truth, as your reality, as your experience. If you wish to choose this light, take another step and let yourself fall into it. Trust completely that this light, this love is carrying you, is supporting you. Because it does. Allow yourself to feel supported and carried as you float through this light. Let it carry you wherever it needs to carry. Let yourself flow again in this world of light. Choose again to be the flow. Start having again a sense of sound waves which are defining reality of this space. The reason why you aren't able to perceive everything in this reality, it's because it is being created as you accept it. It's a symbiotic process of existence, of creation, of being. The sense of light being present around you in a more and more structured way. The more you allow for this to be created, the more the sound waves, the secret frequencies, the sacred frequencies that you have been activating within this transmission are defining your reality. Light starts to organize itself as light codes, light sequences, structures, algorithms, containing in itself the seeds of growth and expansion. Allow the sound waves to infuse life into everything around you, into you. Isha ura e rane ebu ikia. Aniyana amuke. Ella ushi yedaki. Isya kuakera abraki. Ikiaya eya ai. Allow everything to start coming into focus as it needs to. Remember that your present is encompassing your past and your future. Through your will, everything can come into your focus at its right time, in divine time. Divine timing is presence. It's your presence that is manifesting as divine timing, that is establishing this divine timing of things being manifested. Elia arta ekhase shashia ru riena amaki ialeya. Acknowledge again the presence of the whales. They are transferring this experience at all levels, reconnecting all the realities, all the dimensions that are contributing to this manifestation, to this state of being. Re-engaging your own master abilities. And further healing all the wounds that have caused for your abilities to become latent. Especially the Atlantean wound, which has been affecting us collectively and individually. A wound of misusing the power, of misusing our gifts. Allow for this to be healed, accepted, and dissolved once and for all. In all time, spaces, and dimensions, release yourself from these bonds. And as you do, have a sense of your breath becoming lighter, like a weight has been lifted from you. The sense of your body becoming lighter, and have a sense of flight, being able to fly, coming out of the depth of the ocean where we have been immersed, this ocean of manifestation and healing. And soaring into light, being lighter and lighter, and the sense of relief, the sense of gratitude, having the sense of joy. Allow yourself to experience joy, the joy of being, the joy of being free, the joy of being in love, of being loved. Allow this joy to ring around you as little bells. To fill the air with their sound, with its sound, which is clearing and creating at the same time. Your space, your reality, your experience, your existence. Mikaeya lam enrai ajaya reya ra. Erai erahana yateya avasia her. Yabu entaki adaya ki alaheya you eya eya. Allow these sounds to ring through you, recreating your body like a symphony, Imagine your body being created as music, being composed out of these sounds of joy and love. That it all expands into the physical realm. Defining your presence as your physical reality, as your physical body, as your physical environment. Let the music run, flow further through this physical dimension. Let it be heard, let it come into you and out of you in a continuous flow. Let your voice be heard and let yourself hear the voice of who you are. Let yourself receive these sounds. Accept this state of harmony and complete resonance. Let yourself become the harmony, the song, the music. Ei alu, enei alu, ei era umaya. Yenaha, the music of the universe, of the spheres, of the gods, of your presence, of your divine presence. Let yourself feel that state of grace, of admiration, of awe in front of your own needs. Eleia ruashe. Let it further ring through you, connecting you with your body, anchoring in your body and as your body, and as the body of the earth. Imagine these sounds, this music, this song that you are traveling through your feet into the earth and surfacing onto the earth in all the places where it's being called. And at the same time, let the sounds of the music that you are travel out of your crown chakra into the universe and reach all the places where it's being called. And let this song come out of your throat, through your mouth as your truth to be heard, be enjoyed by the whole universe. Allow yourself to perceive the greatness, the beauty, the immense abundance of beauty and love that you are expressing as you are allowing your truth to come out. Let your ears open up, your ears chakras, to hear the sound of you resonating throughout the universe, reverberations of you, your presence, of your song. So that you can recognize your own presence, the beauty and the value that it brings to the universe as it's being expressed. The beauty of your gifts unfolding, your talents, of your skills, of your potential, of your presence, unfolding, touching the universe, merging in this symphonic, harmonic state. And constantly recreating and beautifying the whole world. Let yourself be this song. It has no other purpose but to exist, to be heard, to be expressed, to be free. Yumakya Alashu Adraharya Kasura Era Enda Kia. We are allowing for this to be anchored and grounded as our presence, as our present, as our reality. Araja Nakia Lahe Namakusa, calling on Archangel Sandalphon. Further anchor through the sacred sounds and frequencies of the universe. This experience, in accordance to our acceptance and divine will, in accordance with our choice. Ashanami Arakara Kadalakena Kala. Amahia Hara Ara. Allow yourself to anchor fully into your body and into your physical environment. Rama Gyadura Rama Ahea Rama. Sanasya Kara. Start sensing the density of the physical environment, of the physical body. Alaya without feeling weighted by its burden, just accepting its beauty. As your creation. Yamayana Ruhana. Have an intention for this to be fully grounded in its own time. For you to be properly grounded. Be grateful to yourself for who you are, right here and right now. And be grateful for you releasing yourself from all needs to be anything else that you are. Because you are already everything that you can. Start focusing on your breath, anchoring further to your breath. In your physical body, following again the breath traveling through you in acknowledgement of your physical body. And allow again one more time for your breath to really caress, soothe, bring love, comfort, every single aspect of yourself at all levels, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, energetically, even at the levels that you are not able to perceive. It's all a flow. Your breath, your sounds, your life. It's all the flow of existence. That's what keeps everything alive. All right. And now starting to come back in our own time. So any adjustments that you need to do, maybe stretch a bit, maybe rotate your head, your neck. Have a sip of water if you need to. Wiggle a bit your fingers, your toes, move around, and open your eyes in your own time as you feel comfortable and ready. Thank you all.